Back, this is Dan French, your host of LV Home Experts, the show. I'm in studio with my good friend Brett Jenny from Simply Vegas. Also, I'm in studio with Chuckits Crusoe, the one and only.
The one and only.
Cash Flow Chuckits Crusoe from Simply Vegas. How you feeling, bro?
Excellent. Especially with this energy drink, it gets me pumping and going.
How hard is your heart pumping right now?
It's close pumping at me. So let's go back. We're talking about financing and real estate. Talking about a lot of different things going on with post-COVID, if you want to call it. We're back in studio. First show back in studio. How do you guys feel about that? You excited over there, man? You look like you're just jumping off the wall.
Love it, man. I can barely contain myself.
Yeah, put on that mask.
So let's go back into it, man. So we're talking about a lot of homes that people are desiring right now. And, you know, we talk about what's happening with COVID. We've talked about what's going on with the forbearance. Have you guys seen a drop-off in the amount of people looking, as far as, you get a lot of people that follow you, but have you seen a drop-off as far as people wanting to make offers on homes?
No, not really, but I would say maybe less than like 5% of all our business that comes in. People are kind of just want to see what's going on, and these are the people that do have the money, where they're not really buying it based upon an investment property.
Yeah.
They're more buying it, they're trying to buy it as an investment property, so they're just kind of sitting on the sidelines, and they're in that position versus somebody that's looking to buy as a primary residence.
They're taking a little more,
Yeah.
they're taking their time
Exactly.
and waiting till they see the conditions that they want.
I would say 75% of the people that we all work with together are out of state, coming with money that's either sold from a property that they've either sold in a nicer or big, or let's just say a better or desirable area like California, New York, East Coast, you know.
But the question is why, right? So let's think about this. So if we look at why are people moving out here, because if you take a look at every other state out there, what is the average household income that they're making, and how much do the homes cost? San Francisco, California, the East Coast, with the property taxes, it is like so overinflated, and the amount of money that they make, their average household income, dwarfs what we make out here, and they realize what I can buy. And a lot of times what's happening is all these people are about to retire in the next 5 years.
People where they've actually bought home or sold their home where they currently live, come here, maybe don't get they had a job, and then let's say that they're sitting on a lot of money. And then, for instance, they got laid off. They're just sitting on their money. You know, they're not doing anything. They've already put a large down payment. They still got a ton of money in the bank, and they're just kind of waiting for this thing to kind of pass over. You know, happens all the time. Like if you're from Vegas, that's very hard to do because you're not coming from somewhere where you can sell something like a asset, like a home, and really make double the amount of profit. Really, you know, that you sell it for the double of what you would buy here. Like I always get the biggest question I get is, hey, how much of a home can I buy for $400,000 or $500,000? I'm like,
As much as you want.
as much as you need, man. I mean, at the end of the day.
State tax.
No, I have buyers right now that are selling their house in San Francisco. It's 1,250 square feet, 3-bedroom, built in like 1959.
Yeah.
They just got an accepted offer. It was on the market for 1.3 million.
Wow.
They're coming here and buying a $700,000 house and having all this change left over.
Well, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of $1 million buyers too. You know, like you have
And that's a whole different market.
Yeah.
And believe this or not, we talked about money printing, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that coming out here and buying big property.
You go 5-10 years ago, and it's just like, man, should I do it? Should I pull the trigger? Should I go for it? And it's like now it's just like, hey, give me 10-15 properties. I mean, I can't count. It's always, you know, these people, they know what they want.
Yeah. The month of March and April on the luxury sector, it did slow down. But man, this month, I can't believe how much deals we're getting in place. And all these new constructions with these high-end homes, people are buying like crazy.
Well, money's cheap, and also you got people that are coming here, and it's like they've probably been sitting at home, or they were probably stalled a few months of what they were trying to accomplish. And now it's like, okay, it's go time. So now everybody's like, man, I've been sitting at home. I've been doing nothing but, watching YouTube and watching things on TV. I'm out. I got to get out and buy a home now. It's like, you got people from California coming here all the time that they're just flying in. They're setting up a couple, week or two out here sometimes.
Just had a client today came in. Now he's going under contract.
It's just, look, I think everybody's been kind of like really you know, they've been secluded a little bit in their home. They've not been going and doing things.
Getting antsy.
They've literally had 2 months to find the home they want.
Yeah. And they haven't had the ability to go in physically see it.
Yes.
So now they're like, I got to go see it.
Man.
Yeah, you know. So how many, I mean, you deal with a lot of, not a lot, but you deal with all types of varieties of clients. But for the most part, you know, it's great because these people that come in and they know what they want, there's not a lot of hard selling, and they already trust what you guys are doing, and you're already good. So it's just like, boom, you know, let's just make it happen. So
make it sound that easy, man, because then every realtor is gonna want to do it.
It really, like, to get back to what you're saying at the very beginning of the show, it's educating them and having the experience to educate them. Yeah. And really, it's about knowing the leverage you have and don't have, and then foreseeing what problems are going to come up ahead of time or might come up.
What do you think? And everybody wants to know, is the market, you know, going to tank and all this other stuff? Where do you think this market's headed these next few months?
Well, I think it's probably going to trickle up just a little bit more, but I think with the elections coming around the corner, I think we're going to start to slow down probably around October, November. And it's probably going to pick up again just depending on who's going to get elected.
Yeah.
But again, there's no crystal ball, man.
Yeah.
3 years ago, I thought the market was going to tank. I had, we had that duplex that I was going to buy.
Yeah.
I got paranoid. I had another single family residence under contract. I got paranoid. I pulled the plug on it. Now it's worth double of what I would have paid, and I'm kicking myself in the butt. Matter of fact, we also had that other single story I was gonna buy as well, and I killed the deal for $15,000. Remember? No, $1,500.
And you kick yourself every day for
now
it.
I'm like, I should have just ate it.
Well, look,
You can't time the market, bro.
You know what makes me almost as angry as losing money? Missing out on money I could have made. It kills me. Like,
you know,
with my stock.
You know, and you're sitting there and you're just like, man, it's like you're trying to set yourself up and you're trying to have an asset that works for you and you're getting a nice return on investment.
Yeah.
And it's like that's gone and you don't see anything else out there. You're just like, yeah. I mean, I'll tell you this much. Here's my thing is I think that as Vegas, you got the Raiders here now, right? They're going to come in. And as people start to get back into these casinos, I think you're going to start to see an even bigger flow of people coming in. But I think people that were waiting before or were going to buy a home and then they stopped coming out here. You know, we got one coming from Hawaii that we closed, and she's saying that they're still having issues getting here because of COVID and what's going on.
Yeah, I think there's like a 14-day quarantine or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So there's a gentleman that's coming in July that's one of our clients, and he can't go here because he can't. From Hawaii? Yeah. So a lot of Hawaiians are kind of stuck on the island, you know. They're kind of wanting to come out here. They want to see what's going on, but they're not having the ability to, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think as Vegas, are you guys starting to see Vegas really starting to thrive a little bit more? People are out and kind of going, you know, kind of getting the scene as far as, you don't see a lot of people at bars. I mean, we don't go to bars. Do you go to bars, Chuck?
People at bars. I mean, we don't go to bars. Do you go to bars, Chuck?
Yeah, I just came back from a bar. I just rolled right up in here.
He doesn't even remember his name right now.
It's funny because we start looking around. You know, I had some people I know that went into a PT's and they said they went in there and you can't sit next to anybody, right? And they said that when you leave or when you're there, you feel like you want to leave because it feels like it's shutting down time. It was 5 o'clock, but it's like, you know, it's like they look like it's like everybody's starting to leave. You know, it's like leaving a club or something. It's just there's nobody around. Oh, we got another caller. Okay, go ahead and push them through. Can you tell me their name? Benita. Benita, you online?
Oh, she's a super fan.
Benita. Hello. Benita.
All right, next call.
Hey, John, are you there? Line 1.
You there? Line 1.
Yeah, I just wanted to say the show was really great, and that guy Chuck is here. He looked really handsome, and his partner over there.
He needs to get some damn hair.